Guess I should put my chips away. They make a lot of noise when they crunch. Alright. So what's the plan today? You know, I think it's early enough that I think we can get my friend online, teammate. Oh, we gotta lower the volume on that. I do not like hearing my own voice. Ew, gross. That's low enough, I don't care. Alright. So, we're gonna do some exploring, and then, what else we gotta do? I'm gonna try and hit why do the train here today? The dome seems to be my regular jam. It's not too bad. Yeah, what's this pink thing here? Abandoned player base. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see if I can get my friend abandoned base. Gonna go after it. LOL. See if I can't convince him to help me raid. We're trying to get Mad Max on. Vote day. Update. Vote day. There we go. So we will need. What will we need? We need a little bit of wood. Because if we're in the middle of said adventure, the helicopter screams by, we're gonna need some protection. Safety third. Right? Right. And then we need actually, I think there's wood over here. More wood. Yes, there's more wood. Sweet. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need the backpack of doom. Actually, we're not going to do the train station yet, but it is nice to have those gloves with us. And I need stuff to build, don't I? I do need stuff to build. So, what else is there? Alright, there we go, there's that. And that will build a raid base. We'll need a sleeping bag, I think that's a common item. 2. Oh, nope. Stop. Yeah. I like those sleeping bags. That's pretty slick looking. And I think streamer, we want some of this other stuff off. Okay. Inventory now is good. My hydroponics. Or, well, I don't think that's hydroponics. Just a regular garden. Just growing stuff. Got that sorted last night. My mini. Oh, I should probably get more fuel. Just in case. So, yeah, that'll work. I'm not going far, I'm just building a little shack. And then fly on over and see how big this place is. Let's down by the airfield. Not too far from Oxum's. Okay. So let's... Shiny. Let's be bad guys. And we are now off. I'm going to try and keep it a little light. I might talk some news later today. I might. It's Sunday. It's a good day. It was a nice day. And made some dinner for the fam. Wait, already there? Oh. Oh my. That's nice. All right. Let's see what else can we do. We'll build some walls. Good old-fashioned raid base. That's what we used to do here. Yeah, we'll face that way. And then that way, if the helicopter decides to make a visit, we can always run back. And then straight to wood. Oh, I need a door. Okay. So we're not using this to secure ourselves, we're using this to protect ourselves from if the helicopter decides to make an appearance, is really what we're doing. I need 2 bags. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to put the door in. Okay. Things seem to be pretty secure. And I can build a couple of boxes. And why, might you say, would you want to build a box? Well, because if bad things happen, I can store my stuff. I don't lose my stuff. So rename. See, change name to crypt. Now there was something about. Alright, there we go. So we're going to give this one to add max. Give this one to. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. And as far as. Well, that was a fun zone. $50 days. Alright, I don't need 50 days worth of stuff. I do need a second lock though, because I don't want someone coming through here and stealing my stuff. And I don't want someone coming through and breaking down my door. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna throw all my gear in a box. And hopefully no one steals my stuff. That would be fun. Alright, let's oh no, that's locked. Cool. I think this is locked. Authorized friend, which would be all these random people in here. Alright, cool. Alrighty, let's put a box in the corner. And I'm doing a really horrible job for a raid base, but that is fine. We're gonna go on our skivvies. And we're gonna explore. Oh, I forgot my other backpack. Ew. Yuckers. Okay. Now, so this is a PvP area now, that dome. Looks like a nice happy area. Rolling hills. You have entered a raidable. You can be attacked. You have left. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't know what's going on here. Interesting gear. That looks fun. I need a pumpkin because I'm hungry. That's metal. Power over there. What else is over here? Yes, I know what. Huh. Oh. That's a weird mesh. Oh, power. It's got water. Okay. What else is going on in here? Well, you're gonna leave the water open for me to drink. I might as well have some. Seems pretty legit to me. That is a helicopter base. Speaking of helicopters, liable to get shot. I wonder if I can convince that helicopter to shoot this thing over here. Alright, what's over here? I'm gonna explore this. So this, like I said, this is a PvE server, but when someone does not log in for 7 days, then the area becomes PvP. Passcoded. What is this? What's in? Okay. I don't have any gear on me, so I'm not overly concerned if I get shot. I'll be annoyed, but I'm not overly concerned. Hey, just try the doors, right? Sometimes people leave doors unlocked. Nope. Armored. It's gonna take some C4 and rockets to blow a hole through that. Okay. So I still have 15 seconds that I can be attacked. So, what do we do? What do we do? Well, we go over hill and through the dale and... Oh, look, there's the big cat. Meow meow, little kitty. I see you staring at me. Alright. So, we put our clothes back on. Gear, helmets, gloves. Oh, gloves. I want these gloves today. These are a little stronger. And weapons. And for some reason I brought a jackhammer with me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a bunch of C4 sitting at the base. A bunch of rockets. I really don't want to do anything too terribly drastic until I know that my friend is going to hop online and help me. But two vendors components. Oh yeah, I don't want to see the vendors. What do we got up here? Experts, nightmare, hard, easy's not too far from here. Oh yeah, the helicopter's right over there. I really shouldn't take off. Tiger. I can hear the helicopter. Let's see what that helicopter's gonna do. Bet she's gonna drop a crate there. And the dome, air train yard. Well, maybe not. I'm not really comfortable being this close to it and trying to take off. So it could go to the train yard, it could go to the airfield, it could go to the dome, it could go to the power plant. Yeah, airfield, I bet. Yep, airfield. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Alright, so it's gonna fly away. What does it take to build more C4? Explosives. I know it takes a certain amount of explosives. I think it's a list of tools. So explosives, cloth, and tech trash. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of meandering away now. Okay. Where is my home at? G. F15 bottom corner. Okay. Where'd the tiger go? Okay. Nope. Let's get out of here. Regroup, rearm, and kind of figure this out. How do I want to handle that? Right around the corner from us. So they armored it pretty good. Okay. Buddy's still out. He's, I think he might be up for it, but I gotta find out if he's... Okay. I think what I'll do then is I'll prepare. And then we'll do a raid. Let me see. How much time do you have left? Okay, give me 10 seconds. I gotta just check on something. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, sorry about that. So, still waiting for my friend to tell me. My buddy's gonna tell me when he's going to get in. Till then, I'm going to make, or at least attempt to make, a bunch of C4. Because I remember how to raid this place. Rust, how much C4 does it take to go through armored wall? I just have to remember. Oh, here we are. Okay, so twig of wood is 1 C4, sheet metal 8. 8 armored walls. Ew. Door's a little easier. Foundation rating is by far the easiest. Crafting cloth, tech trash, and explosives. Well, we have a lot of cloth, a lot of tech trash, and somewhere, I'm going to use this. There we go. And somewhere I'm going to use, where did my explosives go? Thought I had a bunch. Uh-oh, where did they go? Well, that's not... Ah, there we are. Okay. Explosives. So let's make a bunch of C4. How do I make this? I need to make more explosives. So, hi Facebook friends. Hope y'all are doing well. To watch the madness that's going to ensue. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and do this and do that. Do a wall bat. Okay, just check on. I think the. Okay, he's fine. Cool. Alright, had to check on the kiddo. Is it there? Nope. Where did I put the C4? Come on. Okay, so it takes 4. I need more than 4. I need a lot more than 4. So what does it take to make explosives? Gunpowder, low-grade fuel. Okay. I have a bunch of charcoal somewhere else. I do not get rid of. That's one. There's a couple of items I just do not get rid of. Explosive ammo would work really well. Kind of. There we go. There's some of that. Actually, a metal. Which is not in that one. It's in the Pookie box. Thank you, Pookie. Well, that's going to take a while. That is going to take a while to cook. So, if I can get over here. Right. Next, I got more gunpowder being made. I've got more explosives being made. And, Hopefully nobody else logs in while we're trying to rate this base. Just as a quick note, we are not endorsed, recommended, or sponsored by the server owners of this Rust server, and discussions on this stream do not reflect the opinions of the Rust server, but rather of the Rust owners. Want to make sure we're clear, we're all kosher with what we're doing. They've given us permission to stream on this server. They've been very gracious to that, and we're grateful because we enjoy it. And yeah, so there we go. I'm just getting that out of the way. Nice little disclaimer. Well, looks like I got some time to kill, so I can figure out how many rockets we'll do. How much rockets does it take to go through? Okay, so through rockets, it will take 15 rockets, but there is splash damage. There's splash damage on a rocket, so I think gotta decide how we want to handle this. Because it could be up for some time, or the person could log back in, or somebody else could log in and use it as well. Now we've got now we've got a whole new interesting situation happening where we have a PvP situation happening, and I'm not necessarily cool with that. So let's take a look at the Puppet Theater just briefly. I do have to check on the kiddo. Okay. He might be teething, so he's a little grumpy. I think we're fine. Immigration Customs Enforcement agents to assist airport security during government shutdown. That's nice of them. Let's see. Hawaii storms have caused $1 billion in damage. So, if you're in Hawaii, nothing I can do for you. But hey, thoughts and prayers. Hope you come out ahead on that. And travelers flying in New York City area, be prepared to wait. I think that's just any airport nowadays. Travelers headed to New York City area airport should afraid. Ooh, excuse me. Should brace for long lines that snake around the airport as a partial federal government shutdown enters its second month, leaving thousands of TSA workers without pay. DHS has said that unpaid employees are starting to call out from work in large numbers, resulting in bottlenecks. I don't think that's specific to New York. I think it's every airport, right? So they're trying to say, oh, it's only at LaGuardia or it's only at Chicago here. No, it's not only at the big airports. It's all over. Let's see. Analysts warn against using Microsoft Copilot AI on Friday afternoon. Alright, this is interesting. Futurism.com. Okay, so it's analysts warn against using Microsoft Copilot's AI on Friday afternoons, not just. Copilot has been found. See. A research analyst at the firm Gartner went as far as to suggest that companies using Copilot should ban it on Friday afternoons because that late juncture in the week, workers might be too checked out to double check its work. According to the Register, that warning, half joking but half serious, came at a Gartner panel called Mitigating the Top 5 Microsoft 365 Copilot Security Risks, held in Sydney, Australia. Copilot makes overshared documents more accessible. This is not a net new risk, but a known risk amplified by AI. Okay. Per the Register, Dennis Zhu, who is, I guess it's the right pronunciation of the firm, spent 30 minutes talking about the 5 risks, 20 of which were dedicated to Copilot's penchant for exposing sensitive data obtained after users failed to take the necessary precautions. I think that's every AI model. That's always double check your work. What else we got? Yeah, so just double check it, right? Whether you're using Claude or Gemini or ChatGPT, just take your time with it. Okay. I should probably build a couple of boxes and put an electronic lock on that door now that I think about it. Alright, this is going to be weird. Scientists opened 40-year-old salmon cans and found an unexpected surprise. What could it be? Batch of dusty, decades-old salmon cans were never meant to make headlines, yet when scientists finally opened them, they found inside raised unexpected questions about life beneath the ocean surface. Decades-old canned salmon has turned into an unexpected scientific archive. What was once discarded inventory is now helping researchers track parasite populations across more than 40 years. The findings suggest these overlooked organisms may hold clues about ocean health. Hey, I can't. I'm being blocked. Why? There we are. Discovery published in Ecology and Evolution began when the Seattle Food Products Association handed over boxes of expired salmon cans, some dating back to the 1970s, to researchers at the University of Washington. These cans, originally stored for quality control, contained traces of marine life interactions frozen in time. But yeah, because there were different how we processed food and what we processed with, there was a time when we used to have, it wasn't a mere quoting dolphin safe, right? No more tuna, anything else, but still. The team analyzed 178 cans. 178 cans covered 4 salmon species: chum, coho, pink, and sockeye, caught between 1979 and 2021 in the Gulf of Alaska and Bristol Bay. Each can gave a snapshot of a specific moment in time. Oh man, that's so much stuff. Sorry. Just I'm looking at my my timer on my game, and I've got 187, so I've got probably 2 more minutes at least. Not including what's happening there on the bench. Cause yeah, all right. Even though the canning process damaged the parasite, scientists are still able to find and count anisakid worms, marine parasites about 1 centimeter long. According to findings in 2024, they measured how many worms appeared per gram of salmon, which made it possible to compare results across decades. Samples were perfect, but they were good enough to build a reliable data set. Okay, so they're directionally correct. Alright. So I guess they were just tracking these parasites. Researchers found that parasite numbers increased over time in chum and pink salmon while staying stable in Kohosaka, as explained by the lead author. This increase suggests that parasites were successfully reproducing, which points to the presence of all necessary hosts. Oh, okay, so krill fish and marine mammals. Interesting. Alright, well, that's cool. Heat wave in California and other western states. Well, it's more air conditioned US. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna get a little toasty out west. What's the weather where I'm at? It'll get warm and then it'll drop back down and get actually fairly comfortable and then almost cold but cool. The first week of April, that first week in April is almost always uncomfortable, almost always cold. Never fails. Microsoft says it'll make Windows 11 a calmer operating system with fewer upsells or ads as it tries to win users back. Well, why are we having ads in my OS? Like, I don't get it. Microsoft insiders pushed in mandatory Microsoft accounts on Windows 11. Yeah, that is annoying, where you have to actually have an account to log in. That is slightly obnoxious. What else is there? Bitcoin drops below 69,000 as war fears weigh on crypto markets. Some Mediterranean diet dinner plans ideas. That's nice. Okay, so my black powder is done there. So if I walk away, does it slow down? It does a little bit. Okay, well I can at least deal with this. Did it increase? 2, 3, 4. Hold on, nope, it did not. Fine. Close. Gunpowder, low-grade fuel, sulfur, metal. Oh, okay. Beep. Let's see here. I thought I had more gunpowder than that. Nope. I thought I did. I thought I wouldn't yet. I did. Okay. What does it take to build C4? Okay, so I just need a bunch more of this. I don't want to use all of my rockets. could go to the abandoned military base. That would soften the target up a bit. Okay. Just trying to game plan this, think this through. Yeah. Can you trust calorie counts on food labels? What the nutrition scientists say? Well, so that. All right, I'll just read the article and see if they address what I'm thinking. FDA began requiring standardized nutrition labeling, including number of calories per serving on most packaged foods in the 90s. In 1990, specifically, obesity rates skyrocketed in the United States over the next few decades, spurring a 2016 change to the rule to list calorie counts and nutrition labels in large, bold font. But how accurate are they? Popular protein bar brand David is currently fighting a lawsuit alleging the company's bars contain nearly twice as many calories as label claims based on independent testing. The company's founder says the lawsuit used an incorrect testing method to measure calories and that the fat substitute the company uses in the protein bars does not contain as many calories as true fat does, about 9 per gram. Okay. This is the other thing to think about is if you get I'm notorious for this. I like Reese's peanut butter cups. Love Reese's peanut butter cups. I think they're wonderful. Oh, there's scoop day. Fruit day. Okay. Anyways, just they're probably my favorite. Reese's cups. Is that right? And I have been known to suck down a king size Reese's peanut butter cup package. That's 400 calories. That's 2 servings. It's 400 calories. I don't even want to talk about how much sugar's in that mess. Nothing against Reese's, right? I'm not trying to bag on them. I like them. Again, not sponsored. I'm not trying to slam them. I'm just using them as the example, just because it's just what came to mind. But, on my way home from the store, I have no problem buying a king size 4 peanut butter cups and eating all 4 on the way home. I have just now sucked down 400 calories. I got no benefit out of that. Right? I got nothing. Oh, other than a sugar overload and I don't want to joke about diabetes, but you get the point. And so how many of us look at the calories in the item, right? And let me find something that I have calories in. Oh, I know. Dark chocolate lava cake squares. Really tasty, really wonderful. Let's go down to my office. A serving size is that 2 squares? Serving size is 2 squares. I have 1, but how many people will sit down and just eat 3 or 4 or more? Now, this is an extreme example, but you see my point where I'm getting at. Also, part of this idea is the calorie counts could be screwy. But then how many people will sit and just gorge high amounts of foods? I like food. You can tell when you look at me. So, we can definitely do, I think we as a people, we especially, but I'm pointing all the fingers everywhere to everybody, including mostly myself, could do a lot better at saying, you know, this pile of food is actually like 10 servings. I'm over exaggerating. Let's look at Captain Crunch. Let's look at cereal. Captain Crunch just happened to be on my mind because that's what I have downstairs. Captain Crunch, Crunch Berries with the Crunch Berries, and a serving size is 1 cup. I'm notorious for doing what I'm going to explain. A serving size is 1 cup. I will pour 3 to 4 cups in my bowl. Yeah, you heard that right. That's almost 700 calories. But if I stick to 1 cup, maybe I should do that. Ooh, that's a fun challenge. Right? Actually look at... I'm gonna be so miserable. See me emaciated and scrawnier than usual. What happened to Crit? Oh, he's eating correct calorie amounts, the correct serving amounts. But you know, how many of us sit and just eat more than, inadvertently, more than 1 serving? I'm raising my hand. I know I do. How many actually, oh, y'all gonna hate me on this one. Bacon. Oh, I'm not winning friends or influencing people in this one. Let's look. You give me a... There we go. Calories. 2 cooked slices of bacon is 90 calories. I eat 2 cooked slices of bacon while I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to make with bacon. Now, 90 calories isn't bad, but, you know, we look at the fat and the sodium. Oh, excuse me. You know, it's 350 milligrams of sodium. Yeah, I think when you look at the amount of foods, remember my wife used to go to, this whole point of this, my wife used to go to Texas every other week for work. And so I drop her off at the airport, and then on my way to my job, I would go by McDonald's. Again, not sponsored, just using this as my story. No, all of this, I'm not trying to bag on any particular company, you know, and just saying this is where I went. Right? And I would have breakfast. And I would end up having, I figured out one time, 1,200 calories just for breakfast. Yeah. You bet I stopped doing that. I was eating a ton. 1,200 calories just at breakfast time. And it wasn't, it didn't seem like a whole lot of food, right? Grabbed an orange juice. Oh, okay, being healthy. Grab the breakfast burritos. They're tiny, they're small. Oh, they're packed full of calories. And so, yeah, we can definitely be a lot better about, not only what we eat, that is also very important, right? But how much of that item we eat. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, not personalized advice, but it is something for you to think about. If you say, hey, I'm not where I should be, I'm under tall, then maybe, just maybe, you can, look, if nothing else, right? If you can't get out and exercise, you're at, Your job is to sit at office job. Uh, you know, you're just kind of lethargic. Then, yeah. You know, if we look at just regular, normal white bread, that's 2 servings. It's just a slice. Or one slice is 1 serving. Sorry. But in a sandwich, I was thinking, I was getting ahead of my thoughts. One sandwich, 2 slices of bread, has 2 servings just in the bread alone. Um, sliced chicken. I like sliced chicken. Right? Pre-sliced chicken. Yeah, that's a good one. How many calories? Well, in the particular brand I'm looking at, it's only 6 slices. But how much of us would put, 12 slices, with a whole pound of chicken? You see where I'm going. So, this idea of, oh, this particular protein bar is currently fighting a lawsuit. Well, okay, but does the person fail to? The person failed to. Did the person fail to look at the label correctly? I wonder how often that happens. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. Okay, I'm back, sort of. It's kind of chilly in this one. My office here. We got the window open and the fans on, and it's getting kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, I have to wonder. I have to wonder, if they're saying, "Oh, their calorie count's wrong." Well, okay, well, what's actual calories in there? Nutrition scientists say there's a wide. Continue with the article. It's NBC News. Nutrition scientists say there's a wide variation on how many nutrients and calories each person absorbs during digestion, right? Because every person's different. For example, a frozen meal is labeled as having 500 calories. It could have as much as 600 calories and still be compliant. The amount of energy we get from food is affected by many factors, such as how well your stomach digests it, how much is absorbed in your small intestine, what energy can be harvested after the microbiome works in on the large intestine. Right? There's a lot of things that can make changes. So, yeah. Just, when you're counting calories, there is a way to do it, and there's a healthy way to do it. You don't have to be neurotic. Um, you know, what else is there? OpenAI is throwing everything into building a fully automated research room. But always double check your work. Always. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's just basic. And there's a whole bunch more articles. I'm trying to keep it just kind of chill today and tonight. Having some conversation, right? Trying to keep it light while I wait for stuff to get built. So, while that is doing its thing, let's look at what else I can build. Let's see, 5 tech trash. 10 more explosives. Yes, I'm still watching. Make sure that the little one isn't crying. I'm gonna build some boxes, I think. Items. Oh, I do not have enough for some boxes. I need more wood. Oh, I left it there. I took all the wood with me. Dang it. Oh, I need to get more wood. Do I not have any more wood here? What? Oh. I'd rather not use all of these, but I can spare probably half and be quite content. I'd probably spare more than half and be quite content. There you go. I need at least that much left. Talk to my buddy, find out what he says. How many more explosives do I need to make? What am I making? Oh, yes, this. Where did it go? Or did I already get it? I think I already got it. Okay. I don't think I have any more wood. Wow. I have a lot of metal here, though. I wonder. Can I get away with having 19 days? Yeah, good enough for me. Good enough for me. 8 craft. Alright, let's go check on baby. Sure he's doing okay. Yeah, he's out. He is sleeping like a baby. Okay. And let's check on you crazies. You still with me? Maybe? Maybe. Ammo box. Okay, well, I think I have. Did he clear all that out? Oh, he did not clear all that out. I can make more explosives. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So weird, I know. Okay, so I'm gonna put this like this with the info ball gut. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Start mixing. Okay. And I'm going to use it's time to go get more wood. I need a chainsaw. And I need oil or fuel. Now, if he says, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it on, that's fine. I will go and do the thing by myself. Ooh, that's not what I want. We're going to just chop stuff down. Chop, 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 chop. These little trees are a pain in the rear to get. Come on, come on. There we go. The AoE is really small in those trees. Hopefully they take that. There's some talk about taking away the X function and kind of giving the chainsaw a little bit of a boost. That would be really nice. We'll see. We'll see what happens though. Using a chainsaw, using a chainsaw. I just got attacked by a snake. Fine, whatever. Not overly concerned. Just trying to get some wood. I don't want to climb the veins. I don't even know what I would do up there. Okay, so 2,000, so 2 stacks would be 36,000. Ooh, mushrooms. Alright, let's get back home. Hopefully I think that's when people set up a all metal base. So they look at this and a second here. We're gonna just take care of something. Did I not turn it off? Okay, no. It's what it is. Boxes are empty. It's fine. Oh, that's what I put over. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I could just metal that up real quick. And it's a decision that I'm not going to make right now. But okay, so that's cooking. I've got a bunch of wood in my inventory. That's great. Excuse me. And uh-oh. I think we just missed out on an opportunity. Someone else logging in. Crud. Bummer. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens if they log back out. The server resets. You know, I would love the server reset every 2 months. That would be nice. And not just the server, but the game in general. I would actually really enjoy it. They do a reset every month. I understand the why, right? There's a lot of dev work that happens, a lot of things happen, and they don't want mega tribes or mega teams really taking over and making life hard for everybody. So I get it. I understand. I don't fully agree with it, but I get it. Where are you at? Okay, several minutes. Okay, 19 days of upkeep. And, yeah. So I think I made a bunch of stuff I didn't need to make. I'll find out when this person leaves. They may stay logged in. They may just log back out. You know, someone's just trying to refresh their place. I know it's bad form of me to eat while I'm doing a live stream. I'm hungry. Wait, how many servings did I just eat? Oh, okay. I'd like a quarter serving, if that. Now the problem is they're going to see my raid base that I made. Here. So they may raid my raid base. Which, okay, cool, you just wasted, you know, your gear on me. Nothing in there. Not yet. He just logged off. See, he was probably just logging on, checking things out, and logging on. And gone. That is convenient. Decisions. What are we doing here? Oh, that number just went down. Well, that's fascinating. Oh, yay, that helicopter is back. Fine. Ugh. Now we got that helicopter back, so we got some decisions to make. I can't do anything until I know whether Mad Max is going to come back on. But he was still out. How dare he have a good, stable job? Built on the outside, I'm quite content, so I don't think we're going to have to worry about that helicopter. I could metal this place up really quick. And I think we'd be fine there. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some liquids, hydrate myself, and a quick bite to eat. So, hang out. Something I want to talk about, throw it in the comments, and we can have a chat. Alright, hang tight. Yeah, we're back. Let's try to. Yeah, it got cold in here all of a sudden. I have a fan blowing outside air, cool air, onto my computer. And outside air got colder than what I expected. Alright, well, some decisions to make, things to think about. I'm still waiting for my friend to get on, see if he's gonna pop on. He may not, it's kind of late for him. So if he doesn't, I may have to forego this misadventure to go try and get on. Gotta think this through. Yeah, just trying to think this through. Also waiting for sulfur to cook. That's. You never have too many explosives in a game, for the record, right? Don't want to. We're all talking about the game. Don't want to allude to anything else. Could. That's the other issue. So there's two directions we can go. We go straight attack, go after them, whoever they are, or we can. I think this might be a better way to use the MLRS system to try and soften them up. And I can do the MLRS system. That doesn't necessarily bother me. Right, you land probably right here. Just a couple guards around the backside, and it sits right there. Because I think that's it right there. It's not overly difficult. You just need to know where you're going, what you're going after. G15. Hi, Russ God. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. I must have stepped away when you first started following me. Decisions. Really isn't that difficult to think this through. It would just be nicer if my buddy were online. It'd be a lot easier for me, rather. Vote day. I could armor this place up too. It's small enough, but no, I think using MRS is gonna go. So let's do some more wood chopping till he gets back. I don't see the helo out. Oh, the tree came back up. Chop the tree down. Chop, 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 chop. I need more gas. So what can I do? Oh. And 36 gas. The rateable bases, the NPC rateable bases have NPCs with them, depending on the level of base you're wanting to raid. So they can actually be fairly difficult. Yeah. Oh, hi, viewer. So that's, I don't mind necessarily going after an NPC base. They are fun. They can be fun, rather. You gotta kill off all the NPCs, and then, then it's just, tunneling in to the base and get what you want to get. We're gonna just burn through this forest real quick, and hopefully everybody will pop on. Watch I get noticed. They'd be like, oh no, I decided to crash. Okay, yeah. Then I might do things. Then I still might go for it. Decisions. I'm really indecisive. So, I think the biggest decisiveness I have is I have a hard time with PvP. So just not something I fully enjoy. There's a really high risk for PvP action there. Oh, come on, let's go. Alright, got a bunch of wood. Cut stone up the sides. Here, it looks like I already did that. Nice little garden. What inventory does he have on him? He's got a backpack. He's got med kits. He's got ammo. Alright. And I got a grub. I don't even know what to do with the grub. Yeah, let's just look this up here. Rust grub. I wonder if it's just for food. Oh, it's used for bait. Oh, okay. Away from my computer. I'm a little quiet. Mostly because I just don't wake the kids up. Okay. Where am I at on this cook? It's 5,000, 10,000. Okay. Don't necessarily know if I need any more stuff. I mean, you can always have more than you need as far as explosives go, but I don't know what I need. I don't know what I'm going to encounter when I get in. And I haven't done a raid on a base in so long. I know I'm rusty at this. So I can go and do. Oh, I need a jackhammer, not this mess. Oh. There we go. Hello, garden. And we're gonna go look for sulfur nodes. Because I don't actually need sulfur nodes. But again, you can't have too many resources. And it keeps me busy, right? But as long as I can stay busy finding things to do on here, I'm not reading the news and boring you all to death. You can just be bored watching me do this. Cool. Take a jackhammer. Ooh. That was weird. Okay. There are gators in here. There are big cats. And every once in a while, a scientist. You stumble upon him and you're like, oh, look, there's a big cat. Where'd you go? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, I don't have any more ammo after this. Oh, crud. Did I get him? Is he hiding from me? probably should go back and get my ammo. Ah, there you are. I knew it. It was a gator. Okay, this is gonna be a little dark. I'm gonna take a chainsaw to a gator. Oh, and it shows blood. That's new. Let's go back and get more ammo. Whoops. Pretty sure I thought that was a tiger that went into the water. I'm pretty sure that was. Now he's stalking me. Oh, nope, somebody got the place. Somebody raided it. Or they logged in. Yep. That's what that was. They logged in. Bummer. Okay. Well, then that answers that next question of what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go and do a run on the dome. And I need to find where I put my ammo, my stuff. Never mind. Never mind. Looks like the person logged in. Reset theirs. So we're gonna. But this was good to know. That I do need. I do need. Whatchamacallit. I do need more explosives. So, I mean, that is good to know. Actually, I don't need, my weapons. When I go to do a run at the dome, because it is there's no enemies. There's not anyone there to go after me. So I'll keep some food on me. I'll keep a bunny suit. Always forget where I put the pants. And we should be good to go. 99% sure I have enough fuel. Yeah, I'm good, I think. But, ooh, sulfur right there. Cool. That does bring up another question of if I discover something, what course of action do I take? It really, what should I be preparing for as far as goes? Because I've just been plinking around on the train station and the dome the whole time. And flying the helicopter. Yeah, see, the MLRS is in the bottom left. Yep. Food for thought. Sorry, I can't talk and fly at the same time. I am not coordinated. Oh, by the way, if you do follow me on a platform, I will try to follow you back if possible, i.e. Twitch or YouTube. If I know that you have followed me on YouTube, rather. So, you know, I will follow. Some food. Ooh, another backpack. See, those things are nice. It's very nice. Armored double door. I think they're revamping the doors. That's a lot of people like to do, is just go through the doors because they're easier. When you use C4 explosives or rockets, because you damage the door with, and you can get splash damage if you do it right. Road signs. Fuses, we do need those. Excuse me. And give me 10 seconds. An interesting stopping point. Need to just look something up real quick. Thank you. Awesome. Where was I? Oh, yes. Getting things. Stuff and things. Ooh, another jackhammer. Not that I need any more. But, you know, the metal pipe will be useful. Yeah, I don't think I can do that jump. I'm just seeing, could I make it from... Oh, so they have it go across to there, it looks like. Okay. No. Not good. Hey, that spawned back pretty fast. I could go for it. Yeah, not gonna go for it. Could I make it through? Nope, I couldn't because I got that beam right there, which means I got the same beam there. I'll take the path of least resistance. Oh, look, another jackhammer. Okay. Maybe I'll just go jackhammering around. I didn't bring any I didn't bring any guns or anything. It is starting to get late. I would like to try my hand at the rail station again. Kind of sad I didn't get any drops. Air drops. It's for sure problems there. Let's try and slide out of this and not screw up like I did last time. If you don't like the rules playing available on info, then refrain from playing. What, really? Let's look. Let's take a little closer look. Yeah, see, there's the MLRS right in the middle. It's a rocket launcher system. And a bear. It's the simple things in life. I don't know when the next helicopter's supposed to come through. They're kind of sporadic. Landing, I'm always trying to be very quiet about things. I'm like, oh, if I'm quiet, my concentration goes up and I can do it better. No, not always. Let's get a little closer than what I have been. Alright. You take the fuel with you just in case. Alright, well, let's go, done the... You did the train station, we could. I need a red key card. So it's just easier if I have two people. Everything's easier if you have two people. Isn't that how life works, right? Alright, we got goodies. Do we have goodies? We do. Guess we could put the jackhammers there. Oops. Wrong button. Yes, I'm hungry. Sorry. Well, yeah. Let's get ready to gear up. We'll go to the train station. So, put the pants on. Put backpack on. I don't want those gloves. And I don't want that helmet. The reason being I don't want that helmet is it doesn't protect me from radiation as well. We do want these gloves though. I'm missing a helmet. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. Hold on. Well, where is it at? Take the rocket launcher. Take the extra food. Just move it. Don't need. If I do this right, I don't need a bunny suit. Yeah, if I do it wrong, I don't necessarily need a bunny suit. Alright. I need Here we go. Radiation safety. Okay, I need key card. I need a blue key card, and I need a green key card. The green key card, I need. Alright. Alright, I need. Medkits. No one expects to get shot, but it does happen. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition, but here we are. Excuse me, a bunch of resources to do with. Excuse me. See, if I bring a different weapon over, it requires more space to take. And I've got a couple of backpacks. That's there. There's my med kit. And there's more. And I got my radiation sets. Good there. That's the rocket launcher I was using. You know, let's just go and bring that. I don't think I need more than one. Like I said, I know what my problem was. I just took like sweet happy time. And I'm not used to the mechanics of this train station. It used to be really, well, fairly easy comparatively. Right, you didn't have radiation. I don't remember key cards. Maybe they were there. I don't remember them. I've played Rust for quite some time, so. Okay. Got that, got this, got that, got a whiff ball bat. I think we're set. Ooh, my LR300 is. How much to repair it? I need. Yeah, I need to repair it. Okay. Now, it comes back that we are. At a helicopter is going to come back through and we're in a bad spot, then I'll just have to port back or something. I don't know. Here's my helicopter. Hello. Just running along. I do need to get back on Ark. There's a Easter event that's going to be happening here pretty quick on Ark. I suspect I'll be spending some time on that. Which is a bummer for Rust, because Rust is actually one of those intensive games that you go on. You need to, be on and be paying attention to. So, last time I was through here, there was a guard. Alright, well, I don't see him here. So, that sounded fun. Ominous. Gotta make sure that come on. Oh, you didn't do what I want you to do. Yes, I have to have. There's a huge arc on this thing. I missed. Okay. Maybe the arc was a little too high. That was unexpected. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, go forward. Nope. Kind of predictable. Gotcha. Yeah, if I was the guard on the inside of the building and someone was launching, rockets at me, I'd be like, so... we call for reinforcements? Alright, there's the other guy. Okay. Need to go up. don't encounter any other baddies. Ooh. Okay, that was worth it. Excuse me. Okay. So I have a limited number of time to get over to that tower. And hopefully take care of business there and not get seen. Yeah, if I were any other guard in this building, I'd be like, so, anybody else hear those explosions? Woo! Oop! Alright, that took way too much effort. And not worth my time. Sure, why not? Alright, now we're gonna run back over here to this goober. Oh, I think I forgot the fuse block. Dang it. Well, that was worth it in itself. I need a tarp. That's great. Maybe if I'm quick, I can find what I'm looking for out through these doors. Okay, so gotta be quick. Check, be nimble, check, be quick. And Jack forgot his candlestick. Dang it. And I have no clue how long this thing lasts for, so Seriously. Well, I'm being stalked by a panther. Okay. Not what I wanted to have happen. Nope. Well, hecky darn. This is less than ideal. Dang it. I may have to run back and do this all over again, which is not my happy place. Okay. Well, darn. Okay. All right. Well, dang it. I got tarps. That's kind of what I needed. All right. Let's get out of here and come back another day. Back to the road. I know there's something stalking me. Actually, no, we'll go back. But I now know I can do it in the short time that I have. Oh, there's a fuse block right there. Blast. You know what? Let's try it. I mean, I came all this way for a party. Might as well see if the party's still going. If not, I'll port back. I already killed one panther. That was obnoxious. And I don't know what the spawn time is on this. Oh, look, there's a panther. That's probably what was trying to find me earlier. Vote, Dave. Cast your vote. It's still popping. Okay, that one reset. Go back up to the top. Try not to get owned by... Oh, it was that other one. All right. Home temp. We're gonna bail. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again differently. The reason I'm porting home is to drop all my stuff off and take a quick break. I'll be right Okay. We're gonna try it again. I keep forgetting stuff. I keep forgetting critical stuff. Apparently. No, we're gonna drop most things off. Oh, I do need the tarp though. Another battery pack, that's nice. The water stays with us. Sort this out. We need probably 6 rockets. Okay. Let's try this again. We're gonna get it. We will get it. Alright. Everything in my gear that I don't need. Oh, yep, I don't. Yep. Alright. Round 2. What is this? Hold on. It's a funny meme articles. My wife and I silently sending each other funny reels and recipe videos because we're too exhausted to speak after dealing with our kids all day. And we only have 2 kids. And they're young. Can't be that exhausting compared to. That is funny though. It's kind of true. Alright. Round 2, here we go. Allegedly, I know what I'm doing. Allegedly. Alright, that thing's gonna stalk me the entire time. I have to catch it. Uh-huh. I saw him out of the corner of my eye too. Little bugger. Alright, let's book it. Thing is, I know he's following. It's off to my left. I just saw his tail. Okay, keep going. not the helicopter again. Blast. Alright. We're gonna come back. We're gonna chill out here. Which means I may get attacked by the lion again. Just not cool. I don't see it. Okay. Well, where is that helicopter at? Oh, there he is. Well, now we're in a pickle. So, let's get into really bad. Let's get out of here. Generally, the helicopter should not make it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Helicopter should not make its way down to where I'm at, so that should be fine. I'm just trying to cut across. I know I'm gonna have to deal with that lion again. Well, seems like a pretty good cubby hole, if I say so myself. Crouched in there. See most everything. I'm a little far away from the home, but you know, I don't want to go back. And this is where we just sit. We'll wait for that helicopter to go away. It's on the outpost. He might go to the airfield. Thing is, he beelined it too fast to that airfield, so he might be going somewhere else. Which ammo do I have? Okay. Well, let's see here. The airfield is down there. The helo's down there at the airfield. And I don't know how long it'll take. Sometimes he goes quick and sometimes he doesn't. He's circling the airfield pretty good though. Oh, Hazelmore, thank you. Appreciate it. We're just waiting for the helicopter to not be here. Yep. All right. Now let's hope the military helicopter does not fly over me. And it's not. Okay, so how do I get to where I'm going to go? Because I went a completely different direction than where I needed to go. So let's zoom out. He's going away. Alright. I don't care about the heavy cargo ship. Now if the patrol helicopter comes back, I'm kind of humped. I will have to get right back home really quick. Because there's no way I can take on not a snowball's chance that I can take on a patrol helicopter. One, in the gear I'm wearing. Two, with the ammo loadout that I have. There's no way I can do it. So, oh look, the road. Cool. And you can do it single player. You can do it solo player. Cool. Make sure the helicopter's going away. Yes. Okay, good. So, you can do it solo. I have a lot of the gear to do it. I have the armor. I have a lot of the weapons. I don't have enough ammunition. You really want explosive ammo, explosive rifle ammo, and rockets. Rockets, we have sorted. That's not a problem either. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Make sure nothing funky's followed me again. Now, hope I missed it. I need to aim right there. Need to wait for him to go by, and I'll run over and I'll blow up the other guard. And then hopefully, I can be back before supper. Oh, it should go quick. There's two here. There's one in the tower. There's one in the fuse room. Every once in a while, there's a fifth one. Okay. Every once in a while. Oh. Normal guard would be like, hey, I hear explosions in this abandoned train facility. What's up with that? Nope. These guards just kind of walk along. One dies, the other one steps over his body. Fred, you okay? Oh, I guess not. Too much hooch, huh? Gotcha. Okay. Makes a sound, makes a very unique sound when you pop one off. Okay, I'm gonna come here. I can hear them. A little too close for comfort. Alright, let's look for loot. Honestly, don't care. Oh, well, that's uncomfortable. Should probably get that looked at, buddy. Now, I know that there are other things around, other boxes and so forth. I'm not caring. My opinion is I'd rather get this stuff in there while I'm on a timer. I come back out and get whatever I want to get later on. Right? Huh? I didn't kill him, huh? I didn't know. Sucker. I don't need a blue key card, but they're nice to have. Okay. Activate all of this. This was like a slide or a zip line. You could just zip down. Oh, that caught me off guard. Okay, it's fine. Since we're on actually a pretty good time on a pretty good puzzle in this one. Oh! Who just shot at me? Huh? Oh, it's up there. Come on. Never been shot at by him before. Bloody. Well, that's great. I got another key card. Oh, it already reset. Wow. Okay, how many rockets do I have? Okay. I only know how to do this from one way. And that is very not happy. Oh, Insersalt. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. I was a little occupied. So we're gonna try this again. 4 rockets and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, there's 2 people on now. Well, dang it. me start going back through. Okay. This is very annoying. First world problems, I suppose. I actually don't need some of this stuff, but it's nice to have. Recycle. Okay. I don't think that this is going to work well. So... No, that's not something you thump. I'm gonna go hunt that, that tiger that was stalking me earlier. I'm pretty sure that I killed it, but I'm also didn't see it die, so you know, if you don't find a body, it's still alive technically. That's what I say anyways. CCTV camera. Let's work our way back out of here. Central Church. It's nice, I guess. Boats. Last time I tried the boat, it was actually pretty fun. I haven't messed with the freighter in a while. Oh, I'm not paranoid. Okay, I am. I know there's a tiger down here. Might be two. Alright. Suppose if there's a tiger around here, I will find out the really hard way. Oh, yep, yep. Come here. No, no. That's right. Gotcha. That catches me every time. That was funny. I think I ended up going back. Well, let's go back home. I don't even know where it was at. Where am I at? Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, this thing. See, there's a chance that there might be a second tiger stalking me now. That tiger hit hard. I am not overly thrilled about that. Well, that's an interesting thought. I should have just taken my, ported my helicopter back to me and then booked it out. See, the next place we set up camp is nowhere near the forest like this. Now I'm paranoid. Kinda can't blame me. Oh, there's 2 rocks here. Cool. Alright. Let's get back to home. That was a mess. Well, yeah, that was a mess. But you know what? I think I can make more rockets. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely uncomfortable. Alright. Let's take a look, see here. What are we doing? Bear with me. Oops, somebody messaged me. Oh, okay. It's a friend of mine. Just trying to set up, see, Hazelmar, we're gonna go ahead and follow you, thank you. And Yokinyo. Oh, thank you for following. I didn't even see you on there. Oh, that's quite lovely. Thank you. I think you popped in and probably saw that I have some requirements before you can try and pitch me on something, but that's okay. I'll still follow you back. I'll still show some love. It's alright. Stream manager. Okay. Let's and there's one person on, not just no one. Alright. You know what? Let's dump our loot. We can try this again. I have to say I didn't get good stuff. I did. I mean, yeah, you look at this, you're like, that's kind of in the middle, but actually, like the tarp, I needed a tarp for making planting stuff. come back, regroup, heal up. I don't need water. I need one more. One more rock. Right, you know, we'll do 4. Rockets aren't incredibly difficult to get. My brain is hurting. How do we want to handle this? Okay. Do I want the drop? No. I want the red key card is actually what I want. So we're going to try this yet again. Hopefully I don't get attacked by that same tiger yet again. A lot of running. So I brought the jackhammer with me so that when I run back, I come across sulfur nodes and things like that. I can just pop them right there. Because there's a lot of stuff out in the forest like this. You don't realize it. Right there. Right there. You know, it's really neat stuff out here. I suspect that my teammate, we may end up running this on Tuesday evening. So I've got a pretty good idea of how to do this now. It's a lot easier, like I said, 2 people. But I've seen some YouTube videos with a guy or gal, people, solo it. So I do prefer rockets at a distance. Guess you could say I'm adverse to pain. Even though I keep getting mauled by like big cats. The rocket might be a little overkill. How did I miss that? Fine. Okay, go right about there. Now he's gonna come down the stairs. Oh, there you go. He's gonna come down the stairs. Up, yep. He's gonna turn left. He's gonna walk around. And what's up? Trying to do the train station solo because I like pain. You? We're gonna launch it. Gotcha. How's your streaming going so far? It's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. More having fun just streaming more than anything else at this point. Okay, I probably didn't need to waste a rocket on him. That was from the last loot I got. Okay, we're going to turn this on. And we're going to book it. By book it meaning get caught on whatever was in my way. Are you trying to grind on Twitch? I've got Twitch, I've got YouTube, and Facebook. It's fun. Okay, I need to get around this place. Facebook's just family and friends. I mean, if they I've gotten a couple of streams from there. No, we're not streams. A couple of followers from Facebook. Really, I'm just enjoying life. Good, keep it up. To be honest, you got lots of those potential. You just keep missing some basic initials. Well, I'll always up for tips and tricks and pointers. I don't mind that. Okay. What's the first view for joining the stream? Oh, it's the it's the thumbnail, depending on what verbiage you use. Right. Turn it on. Okay. That was a little uncomfortable that they weren't there before. It's the title, logo, cooler, custom, more chances of joining, drop a follow. Definitely helps grab a view. Okay. I'll definitely take a look at that. Obviously I can't do anything with it now. But you know, I'm always learning. Honestly, I'm a noob. I'll own it. I have no shame with that. Okay. Finally. Cool. Let's be back, guys. We're gonna grab the blue because I honestly want my freaking red key card. Yes. Oh, about bloody time. Probably shouldn't go for this one, but that's fine. There's my red key card. Lovely. As my friend would say, very moist. Yep. By the way, do you work or something besides stream? Yeah, I have a full-time job. Full-time job, family man, the normal. Okay. Oh, this is a righteous hit. And can I get down to that next level? Nope, I don't want to try that one. Let's do go down the green. Finally did this. What's this? Oh, that's good. Also do work at a peak shop. I'm done my job. Make artwork for streamers. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to hit you up if I you know, something catches my fancy. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, I don't know how you want to look at it. I have blocked links, more for my safety and sanity and security. Right? I don't want to. Thank you. Do you want to see some of my creed? I hope you like it. Yeah. So I can't. Shouldn't accept links on here. I'm happy to look. If you have a URL on the website, I will happily at least entertain the idea. You know, not giving you guarantees, but you know. Do you have any socials like Discord, Instagram? So I do, but I don't give those out. At least not at the moment. I haven't quite figured out how I feel about sharing some of that information. No offense, but I do have it. Let's kick the light on. Open. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I have no clue what this fuse is for, but we're gonna try it anyways. Can I drop my Discord after streaming? You hit me there. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but I will at least consider it. I don't know if my settings will allow you to drop a link, though, is the problem. So, while I am doing this, I think, excuse me, the sheer number of boxes is a good hit. I think for me, going to the dome, trying to bypass my Discord, okay. I'll take a look, or at least I'll give it some serious consideration. I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm not gonna tell you yes, but you know. Oh, shoot! Get me out of here. Yeah, it's broken. Sure, it's always broken. Just hit me there. I'll show you some of the crazy stuff. Okay. Well, you know. Yeah. And I'll review the chat. I'll take a look at some things. Like I said, it's just I'm I'm new, and at the moment I'm doing this for fun, trying to get a little bit of a base. I don't think I need to continue anymore in this area. I think I can port home. Yeah, get my feet wet. I'm learning. I'm using the app I'm using. I'm learning quite a bit about it. And there's some other things that I would actually love to get in addition to this that make life easier. But it's the nature of the beast that just things like this take time, especially when you only do it for a couple hours a day. It's not my full-time gig. It's not even my part-time gig at this point, right? Gigs say you make money off of it. I'm not making money off this. Not yet, But definitely interested in learning how to be better. Learning how to do things better. Okay. So, lesson learned. Quick interjection. The rockets work. Just try not to blow yourself up. And I don't think I need this now. Especially if we're going to do a helo run. Oops. I lost my train of thought. Dang it. Oh, the key card. Yes. Yes. That's gonna be very, very lovely. I can put this stuff here. I don't need it. So with the dome, you just ride in all your glory. Nobody cares. But I do need glory to ride in on. What is my bunny suit? There it is. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I was hold to pick up. Oh, that is very interesting. Just yeah. Okay. No. Put the bunny suit on. I don't want to go there. My skivvies. And that will come in handy because I need to make more planting stuff. Backpack. And then I will go back through and recycle all this other crap. Okay. And hopefully the helo does not decide to make an appearance. Because taking evasive action on a helicopter is not my idea of a good time. Fine, we'll just go here. Okay, now I need. So let me see. Let me go back to the article. How's your streaming grind? Lots of potentials, missing some basics. What's the first viewer sees before joining? Yep, it's the title and logo. More cool and custom, more chances of joining. Okay, so title and logo. All right, well, let's make a note here. Where is? That'll work. I can just make a note. See, title and logo. Twitch. Note taken. Vote day. And then, yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'll take a look at that. I'm pretty handy with graphics, but, you know, I'll see if, see what Hazelmore has to say, show. I'll, you know, I gotta give Hazelmore props. Because it takes a lot to put yourself out there in any situation, right? Hey, you've got a problem, I have a solution, hit me up. You know, I think that takes a lot of props, a lot of gold going on there. I approve. I definitely approve. Now, the big question, and this is any type of, you know, wheeling and dealing and things you do when you're talking to people, is cost. Nothing against cost. I respect the hustle, but that is something I'm going to have to consider, right? Am I in a position right now to afford a cost? I don't know. Here's my helicopter. The dome. Okay. So that's the big question, so to speak. What else? Pizza. Artwork for streamers in my free time. You want to see some socials? Discord, server, Discord. Okay. All right. I'll definitely make a note of this person. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Alright, what am I doing here? We are not going anywhere. Why? Because I don't have fuel in my tank. Alright. Fly low, fly fast. I wish you had some more controls over the helicopter. I understand this is supposed to have been built, you know, crudely. And so that, you know, to that point it makes sense, right? You know, the pitch and the yaw. But I do wish there was some more functionality, like, you know, if you want to go forward, your whole vehicle did not lurch forward. And the other thing I wish, you know, as a wish list goes, is that the server wipes were 2 months instead of 1. I think really beyond that, it's a fun game. Ooh. This is going to be an uncomfortable landing. Coming a little fast. must be my lucky day. Wow. Very not bad. So, what I'll do then is I'll throw these airdrops out before I leave, and I'm going to end the stream after this. I'm going to take what Hazelmore to set under some thought. You know, I know what I don't know, and some very valid points, right? Oh, nothing there. Okay, cool. So, definitely consider, you know, all the things I don't know. And you know, I'll see what I can come up with on my own. Maybe I have to think about that one. You know, how much do I want to engage with the other person? Cost, kind of ROI. Could I expect to get on that? From a business standpoint, you know, expenses are, well, they're big expenses, and so you have to just. Ooh, there's the freighter. You know, there's just some things you think about when you're starting something new, and yeah, when you're starting something new and doing all the things that you're trying to do, you say, hey, this is pretty cool, and you look back and you're like, that was really goofy. That was really incredibly weird. Probably should have abstained from that. I think that's anything you do, right? Start a new job, you're like, I really shouldn't have said that. Me, a new girl or guy, I probably shouldn't have said that. I have done that a few times. I do that now, even with my wife. I'm like, that was a little questionable. Usually it's intentional, but every once in a while, I'm like, no, that was wrong. But, no, I think overall this was a fun day. And I got the right key card. That was really the goal for today. After being attacked by 3 big cats, a bunch of scientists. I think, you know, it worked out. It worked out fairly well. Alright, let's pull out. Alright, there we go. Pull up, and I hope that that's not too close when it pops. And now, I'm going to right here. And I started realizing this. Wow. Oh, that was not cool. Bunch of stuff I need to get rid of. Right, there's that. Sort. Got the bunny suits. Alright. Come back to that a little later. Oh, wait, I didn't realize I had this many drops. Cool. I do need to make more rockets. So, I'll deal with that in a bit. Incendiary shells are fun. I wish they had a shotgun, an explosive shotgun shell. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Okay. But I do know I can do this solo now, and I learned a bit. You know, you gotta go quick. since the revamp of that, and I'm wondering if going after the tower first. No. No, I think the way I go is probably good for me. That's what works. And honestly, you gotta go with what works. So, do I have any gear in here? No. Okay. So I'm gonna make a bunch of rockets, replace what I lost. And I think I'm gonna call it. You guys have been great. Hazelmore, I will get your name on Doc. I'll gotta give that some thought, a little bit of research, and everybody else who has liked, followed, subscribed on any of the socials that you're seeing me on, thank you. I appreciate it. You're more than kind. So tomorrow's Monday. Just take it one step at a time. Yeah. Be kind. Be kind to animals. Be kind to your pets. Some of them actually like you. I don't know why. I'm a jerk. I know it. No, be kind to your pets. Be kind to animals. Be kind to the elderly. Be kind to babies. You know, those that can't defend themselves. Be kind to, and help out. Wear deodorant. It's getting warm. Really advise that people should wear deodorant, and don't go to jail. Those are the things I have to say today, and I think it will all work out well. It was a pretty light day. Yes, there's news going on, but I read some of it. I'll just deal with that tomorrow. I'll be in tomorrow about 7:30ish, and I will be Tuesday. I should be no car show season's fast approaching, so I've got to start figuring out planning for that. So there might be some days where I'm not gonna be around. I might try and stream from the car shows, but it's going to be a silent stream because there's music playing, and I don't want to get hit with a DCMA charge on that. So it is what it is on that. In any case, you guys have been great. Have a good night, and see ya.